Hi, welcome to Dr. Vijay's lectures on financial statement analysis, lecture number 3. This lecture is on working capital and operating cycle. Asset side of balance sheet exhibits mainly two kinds of assets, fixed assets and floating or current assets. Funds invest in fixed assets is tied over for a long term, for many years. It is sunk capital. It should not be idle or dead investment. Holding such assets should be inevitable for the healthy, smooth, frictionless, lower cost carryout of operations of the firm. The other part of funds is invested in current or circulating assets as cash, inventory, and receivables. This funds goes on flowing from one form of current asset to the other in circular pattern. In a trading firm, cash is used for acquisition of trade stock and day-to-day expenses of operation. From the inventory of trade stock, it flows back to cash on sale of goods for cash. On sale of goods on credit, this turns back to receivables as sun debtors, notes receivable and bills receivable. In wholesale firms, sales is mostly on credit. This receivables finally turns back to cash on realization. The working capital flows on in this circular pattern continuously, and that is the operation or activity or business of a trading firm. So it is known as turnover or operating cycle. Such turnover generates surplus or revenue to the firm because a trader normally sells goods at a margin above cost of goods sold. Where, however, the firm is forced to sell goods at price below cost, it will incur loss, and that will reduce the firm's working capital base. Where the firm sells goods at profit, out of such profits, whatever is plowed back through transfer to reserves and issue of bonus shares, or through transfer to net profits to capital account in sole trader and partnership firms, that enhances the working capital base of the company. In a manufacturing firm, the turnover involves one more stage than what happens in trading firms. Number one, the flow of cash to inventory of materials and spares on acquisition, and the turnover of materials and spares to inventory of finished stock on manufacturing, and from finished stock to receivables on sale on credit, and from receivables to cash back on realization of receivables. In many business firms, the operating cycle of its working capital is the operation or business proper. Efficiency in management of operations in any firm depends on the volume of working capital that is turning over and the number of turnovers taking place during an accounting period. The volume of working capital turning over depends on, number one, how much proportion of long-term funds is kept apart for working capital purposes, and number two, the plowback policy of the company, and number three, the extent of short-term credit or current liabilities available. The volume of working capital is restricted is by the market and demand for the firm's product. That means how many quantity of goods the firm can sell and on how efficient the firm's sales and marketing management. The sum of values of all current assets is known as gross working capital. The total value of current assets minus total value of current liabilities is known as net working capital or working capital. The duration of each turnover on an average and number of turnovers that take place during an accounting period is measurable. Such measurements we will study in the next lecture. In this lecture, in further 2 slides, you can see the models of operating cycle in trading firms and manufacturing firms. Look at this model of operating cycle of a trading firm. The first is cash. Cash means cash in hand and cash at bank. That is used for purchase of trade stock. So on acquisition of trade stock, the working capital flows on to inventory of trade stock, and on sale of goods on credit, it flows on from inventory of trade stock to receivables as bills receivable, notes receivable, and some debtors. On realization of cash from the receivables, from debtors and notes and bills, it gets converted to cash again. Again, the flow repeats from cash to inventory of trade stock and to receivables and back to cash. In slide 3, there is model of operating cycle of manufacturing firm. The cash in hand, cash at bank is used for purchase of inventory of raw materials and spares. And the inventory of raw materials and spares turns back to inventory of finished stock on manufacturing or production. The inventory of finished stock turns back to receivables on sale of goods on credit, and receivables, that is on debtors, and bills receivable and notes receivable, it turns back to cash on realization. This process repeats. In each size cycle, the firm generates profit, surplus, normally. But there will be situations where firm is forced to sell goods at less than cost, in which cases the gross profit, the working capital will go down. Firm will incur loss. Anyhow, okay, this lecture finishes. Thank you for your participation till then with total involvement. Please note that our motto is to share knowledge for free. Don't forget to share the link to whoever is close to you interested in accounting, finance, and investment. Thank you.